Welcome in, everybody, to Not Wasting Time. I am Tracy Glenn, Kenzie Days' dad, as you can tell by my tag.
I still laugh at that after all this time.
What's that?
I still laugh at that after all this time.
Kenzie Days' dad?
Mhm.
Because it's so long to type in your phone.
I hated it. It was like, why do you have to change it?
Well, the reason one I changed it because my first name was Tracy G. Alex,
Yeah.
and then everybody thought I was a female. Then I was like, well, I'll go with Tracy Glenn, and people would think that I was a guy.
And that's a sexy name.
And then
Alex, coming to
and
you.
then people still thought Tracy was my first name, Glenn was my last name. So to brand it a little bit better, I went with Kenzie Days' dad. And still, some people screw up, but that's fine. And two, the second reason I changed it was, again, I promote Kenzie with all my heart. So if somebody has not subscribed to Kenzie, hopefully she goes and subscribes to Kenzie. So a little housekeeping. I want to thank Dean from the Live Place for hosting Not Wasting Time on the Live Place. You want to find a family-friendly live streamer, go to theliveplace.com, and it's like the television guide of live streaming. Ooh, I had a lisp there.
We're all going to whistle.
Whistle. Today, for Not Wasting Time, I've invited Carlos from Disney World Freak, Chris, Dad Builds, also known as the Soundbite King, and last but not least, Tina from Tina Marie's Place. Welcome in, guys. So today we're going to talk about my Disney trip, and hopefully not make two people in this chat or in the stream jealous, but
I don't care. We're gonna rub it in your face when we go in November. So
how do you know I just won't hop on a flight and come down?
Okay, I don't, but maybe it'll make you do that. So
maybe.
Yeah.
So let's get to the chat. I want to welcome people in. Bella, welcome in. Eric, welcome in. Francisco, that's fun to say. Francisco. All right, it's my own contract. So, BDF Keith, welcome in. Catherine Willoughby, welcome in. Samantha Lowe, welcome in. Lisa and Joey. Hopefully Joey's watching because I know Joey does watch along with Lisa. Lisa from It's Joey's World, welcome in. Lisa, excellent video today. I love that. I love the It's Joey's World's daily vlogs. If you have not subscribed to It's Joey's World, that is a channel you want to watch. Chris, Dad Builds, you're also in the chat. Carlos is also in the chat. Candy Mom, welcome in. Christina Hickman, welcome in. Katrina Scalpini, welcome in. I got it right, didn't I?
Scolpini.
Yeah,
huh?
Scolpini.
Scalpini, what did I say?
Scalp.
Gonzo, welcome in, Gonzo. And I think Annie Coog, welcome in. Lady Jamers, Jamie, welcome in. And Cody, my man, Cody had to rub it in that he's an inch taller than me. He probably brought it up at least 10 times.
Hashtag facts.
It's
I had to send Cody a message this morning from our pal Jeff. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to send Jeff a message from Cody, who watched a replay the other day from my stream, and then I had to send a message back to Cody. So like I'm like the little little guy in the middle now. Cody, if you didn't see the last one, he says, "Bring your step ladder."
Oh my God.
Welcome in, Arlene from Adventures VP.
Nothing to do with this.
So,
Separating myself.
my wife came up to me the end of last month and said, there's a good chance that you can go down to spend time with Jeff in Disney because he was going to be down there by himself. I think he likes that a little time, but I said, sure. I made sure it was okay with them that and they put me up in Casa DOD, and it was great. Stevie Lee, welcome in. Dennis Agazi, welcome in. And so I booked a flight I was originally going to go down to 9th, but the prices were way too high to go down at that time. Or actually, the price flying home was too much. So we got down there. We booked the flights, and I went down. I took the day off of work on Friday, did some running around, did some shopping for the wife and Kenzie, and then, oh, that's right. Lisa calls it the DOD B&B. That's true. So I got down there. My flight went good. We actually left right before our departure time, and we got down there actually pretty early, about 5:15. By the time I got to the luggage pickup, and it was by the time I got off the flight, debarked, and got down to the luggage check-in, my luggage was coming out of the turnstile. So it was great. That was hardly any wait time on that. I texted my man Jeff. He was on his way. He volunteered to come and pick me up. I did tell him that I would take an Uber because Uber or Lyft, I don't want to impose on people. So, but he said no problem. He'd pick me up. We came back, and on the way back, because I heard that Lisa, Keith, and Joey were in the DOD B&B, and Lisa texted me and she says, "Do you like Greek food?" And I said, "Sure, well, I'm down with whatever." So I get back to the Castle DOD B&B, and lo and behold, who's there? My man Joey. He was awesome to meet. If you want to see somebody, he's excellent. And Lisa and Keith came back with some Greek food, and I'm not a big. I haven't had a lot of Greek food, but I did get. She brought me back to a gyro, and she brought back some pitas with some dipping sauce. Excellent, and it's right around the corner from the house of where Jeff and Jeff's place is. So that was cool. I got to hang out with Lisa, Keith, and Joey. Then they went to bed. No, Joey went up. Lisa and Keith went over to hang out in the resorts, and over our Resort TV 1 was on. So I ended up crashing on the couch. For those of people who might have seen Pete's stream from that Friday, which I haven't gone back and watched it, but I should, just to see what happened to me. Supposedly, as I crashed, Jeff drew an eyebrow on me, or was about to.
He told him to put your hand in warm water, and he said, "I don't want him to pee on my couch."
I said that in the chat.
Yeah.
We told him to do many things. That's besides the point.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's just say somebody wakes up a little cranky.
Someone might wake up
just a little cranky. Somebody's not good after naps, no?
No, I'm usually a great napper. It's just when I have it's like a feeling that something's happening. And then I don't exactly remember what I said, but
that feeling was pepperoni.
Yes, I think Jeff was about to put pepperoni on my eyes.
So, it was going somewhere. We never found out where.
Yes, I was out. I was out completely. I had been up pretty early that day, so and then the flight, and I didn't get no sleep on the flight. I did bring a book that I was supposed to read on the flight.
Didn't read that either.
So let's just say on Monday I'm probably going to be cramming at least 4 chapters of a book.
No, we canceled on Monday.
This Monday coming up?
No, last Monday we didn't have it.
Right, so I still have to read the first 2 chapters and the second 2 chapters.
The second, third, and fourth. Or the second and third, I mean. Because we didn't do... Never mind. Just read.
Just read.
I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at Lisa's comment.
What did she say?
Tracy, I'm like you at coffee. Lisa put a comment up there for me.
Suzanne, welcome in. Yeah, that was the one thing. I'm a big coffee drinker in the morning,
Bring your own coffee. There's no
Bring-
coffee. There's no coffee in our
Learn me.
house.
Bring your own coffee, Carlos.
See ya.
Yeah, I'm prepared to go to Joffrey's as soon as we get to every park. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for that.
Starbucks.
If I missed you, please, John Surfbum, welcome in.
Hey, John.
I mean, I did get Starbucks one morning, but let's just say the next day we woke up. I woke up. I stayed in a different room, obviously.
Well, we woke up the next morning.
And Lisa, Keith, and Joey were still there, so we get to hang out with them. Me and Keith and Lisa went out for Dunkin' Donuts because we all wanted coffee.
Does Jeff not have coffee in the house?
Welcome to the chat.
Wait.
She's too busy writing, typing.
How you doing, Shep?
I was popping the chat out and I was hearing bits and pieces. Wait, what did you get it? I'm just gonna
So no.
rewind.
There is a
Let's
coffee
reorder. Yeah, there's no. Yes, Carlos, you're right. There is no coffee at Jeff's house. Yes, I brought my own. Lisa
Oh,
put
that's
in the
right.
chat. Yeah. Fast forward now. Hi, Tina. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah, Tina, Jeff hates, like Lisa saying, Jeff hates the smell of coffee.
Shame on him. I love the smell of coffee.
Oh,
I
I
don't
love
like
it.
coffee, but I love the smell of it.
Now, I drink my coffee black. No cream, no sugar.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
That I can't do yet.
That's how you drink it, Chris? I've been drinking it like that for about 15 years.
I'm worse. I gotta add flavors to it. I'm a caramel swirl guy.
Yeah,
from
listen,
Dunkin'.
coffee is just the vessel that holds the delicious crema.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Caramel swirl, but I am light on sugar. A great one from Dunkin' with only 2 sugars. But then
Peppermint
again, there's 5
mocha.
shots of caramel in it. Who needs sugar?
Hazelnut, caramel macchiato.
By the way, it's called coffee.
It's called
Yeah.
coffee.
Coffee.
No, coffee. Coffee.
It's just not spelled the same.
For those of you playing at home, they're talking about coffee.
So then on the way back, we went down to Downtown Disney. I had to activate my or get my annual pass. I had already bought it, so I waited in line because Jeff, when we got down there, Jeff was like, "You have to get in line now. If not, it's going to be a very long line."
Guest services or outside
Yeah.
the park?
Guest services at in Downtown Disney. You can go to guest
Oh, and
services.
outside, yes. Oh, that's
So-
right. You had to take care of it before you even went to a park.
Well, you can do it outside the park,
Right.
at the ticket window.
Yeah.
But being that we were already going to downtown,
Why not, right?
welcome in Mickey Sightings, Sean.
Hey, John.
And then the best part is he was streaming, and it was a great time when we were streaming. And of course, me, I'm just hanging out. Me and Keith, I think it was me, Keith, and Jeff, and that's all we were doing. We were just streaming and walking around the stores. I did have a list of things to get from my wife. She told me I had to get this, and this. In fact, I'm missing one of my things. So
Hey, Sheree.
Well, that's a problem with age.
no, I had I was going to show what I got.
Please don't.
Gosh, only you, Carlos. Only you. Seriously.
Sorry.
So if my daughter is actually watching, or if she's answering her text, she'll bring me what I need. Hello, everyone. Welcome in, Nick, Movie Mania Nick.
Hey, Nick.
And yes, Lisa, I would say that would be a perfect gift the next time you're down at the DOD B&B. A coffee scented candle.
Yes.
So, and then we had a good time streaming. We walked around the stores, and then what was nice that if there was anybody that needed a bio break, there was somebody there that could have it. Welcome in, Sean Kadani. Hope you're having a great time down out in the world.
So, Sean, are you still at Animal Kingdom, Sean?
Well, the last time I seen them, he was with VP and Marlene.
Oh, so he hopped over to Hollywood Studios then. Yeah.
So
Cool.
we streamed. We had a good time. And me and Keith were talking. And Keith was like, they had thought about streaming at least once or twice while they were down there. And I said, we're having pepperoni for lunch. Stream it. I know it's my pepperoni or I brought it down there, but I didn't have a problem with them streaming that pepperoni, the pepperoni, which is delicious. If no one hasn't seen that stream, it is a very messy sandwich, but it is heartburn good.
Oh, now I know what I want for dinner. Thanks, Tracy. Here's my notebook.
So while I was down there and I was in the world of Disney, I got the little posable characters. This is my Pooh, and this is the other Pooh.
It's always nice to have at least 2 Poohs, you know.
It's always good when you get a Pooh. Like when you get a good Pooh, it's always nice to have a good Pooh.
I think Chris's head's gonna explode.
Chris, we're at 1650.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
So I got the Pooh. I got the Poohs.
Well, there's medication for that. That's a whole different thing. The Pooh is
1705.
completely different from the Pooh. Completely different.
I think I'm going to leave this stream because I need to soundbite it too bad. So I'll see y'all next time.
Oh my word.
Jamie, yes. One of them is supposed to be for Kenzie, and the other one is supposed to be for Billy. But I think I'm going to keep one.
But
at least
each
one.
their own Pooh.
Yeah, to each their own Pooh. But then again, I think Billy was talking about taking it to and from her car into the house, so she would have Pooh in her purse.
We got to know my God from the other room. What is Tina doing?
I think she went to find her Pooh.
Let's find my pen. Oh my
So
God.
the outfits don't come with the Pooh, or any of them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Pooh and her Loungefly. There ain't nothing better than having a Loungefly full of
Full
Pooh.
of Pooh, right? Did you pack your Pooh in a Loungefly to bring it home?
No.
Just wondering.
Why do I accept these invitations?
You're having palpitations. What? Is that what she said?
I think she did say that.
I said, why do I accept these invitations?
Oh.
My gosh. Pepperoni.
Well, as soon as you heard Tracy say, Carlos, I want to invite you on too for tomorrow, you should have been like, oh.
What's up? What's up and welcome in.
Garrett.
Charlie or Stacy.
Garrett's awake. I'm shocked.
Disney Nerd Herders, welcome in. Garrett, welcome in. I know Garrett's probably going to want those sound bites also. Chris?
Yeah.
I think somebody else came in that I missed. If I missed you. Oh, Cherie, welcome in.
Cherie.
So, while I was also down there, I had to get a new Magic Band. I didn't get the Magic Band's in the other room. I'm not going to bother her again. I got the Country Bear Jamborees, because the Country Bear Jamborees, whether you like them or not, they're our family's jam. We love the Country Bears Jamboree. We go there at least once, if not twice a trip.
It's a nice Magic Band.
Katrina,
blood on the saddle.
We got blood on
the
the
Suzanne, she's not going to last the day. Jason will, but she will not last the day.
What's that?
Suzanne says Tina wants to hang out with us in November.
Oh, I'll last the day.
No.
So
You
Lisa,
think this is bad on stream? You should see in
Listen.
person with Princess Jeff
You
walking
have
and Princess Carlos walking in the parade. You are going to drop to the ground.
so
you'd be surprised.
We'll get her a wheelchair.
Yes, Jason Nashville, welcome in, bud. So
Did you just say Jason?
Jay Nashville.
Okay. And she's a girl, by the way.
Oh,
To clear up any confusion. Jay's a girl.
Listen, do you know how many times I had to tell people I'm a man? I'm a male.
No.
The best is when I had to tell Kelly, and Kelly was like, "Yeah, I guess I should understand that." Kay Atwood, welcome in.
Hey, neighbor.
I also picked up my pin, a pin, and I was looking at it. It's a limited edition pin.
Just one?
I only picked up one pin at that store.
Really? Oh, at that store. At that store. Chris.
Okay.
At that store.
Okay.
That's the pin I picked up. Not knowing how this pin would come to mean something else. And we'll get to that.
Oh boy.
So I got my magic band and I got my pin. And then we walked around. I think we walked over to the toy store. And then when Jeff was checking out, we went over to the toy store. And we're walking around, we're doing whatever. And then finally Jeff comes in and he goes, I can't find you without my phone. Which was on the gimbal. So he came out and was like, I really hope they went into the toy store. Yeah, wait, Candy Bomb. Yeah, Tracy's a man. Lisa, Lisa Garrett, could you go on my channel and find the pepperoni sandwich recipe or the pepperoni sandwich vlog that I did and post that link? I think somebody put in there something about the recipe for the hot pepperoni sandwiches, which I got to say, it sounds great and sounds hard. It's probably one of the easiest dishes to make.
It is.
How many pounds of pepperoni do you use?
Well, let's see. We went down to Publix Friday night. Friday night, we went down to Publix and I bought the sauce and I bought every pack of regular pepperoni they had in Publix. They only had 7 packs of regular pepperoni. Everything else was turkey pepperoni or light pepperoni, or I was like, no. One, I don't use turkey pepperoni in my pepperoni, and I don't use the reduced sodium pepperoni in my pepperoni. It's the full-on pepperoni.
I'm just wondering if I was to try to make it at home. It'd be funny, Suzanne and I. I'm just wondering how much pepperoni.
Well, I had a big crock pot. It was one of the big crock pots.
Right. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So what I did is I used 2 big jars of ragu because that's what they had there. They didn't have the kind of sauce that I normally use.
Which is?
I usually use the Hunt's cans.
Yeah. And they didn't have that at Publix? Really?
They had the sauce that's already prepared. You know what I mean?
Right.
The traditional. They didn't have the traditional style. They just had tomato sauce, not the stuff that's got the seasoning already added into it and everything. So I bought two big jars of the ragu. I bought the club rolls. We ended up with hoagie rolls, and I bought 4 or 5 of those packs, and pepperoni, mozzarella cheese, and in the morning, boom. Of course, Lisa did when we were hanging out. Jeff put on "Let It Go" on his Alexa, and I have to say, I'm going to show, if I can find it, I'm going to show what Lisa sent me. We had a great time. It's a very small, quick clip. Lisa, is it okay for me to show it? Where is he? Sorry, guys. All right, now let me.
The heck is my son playing?
You ready? I mean, it's a little grainy, but this is us on Friday night.
Jeff's worried about the neighbors.
So that was awesome.
You can see the sheriff's department knocking on the door. Excuse me, gentlemen.
And yes, that was Jeff getting up in the middle of the song, remembering that he had to breathe the door open, and he was like, "Oh, the door's open."
Oh, dude, that's
That's good.
oh,
Say nope to dope.
oh, man.
So
Pepperoni's a drug.
no, this was actually the
That
night
was the day
before.
before. I was going to say, that was even the day before.
And I got to say, I got to hug Joey. He hugged me right away, and it was awesome. Just being in the same room with Joey, inspirational, and just being with Lisa and Keith, two great people, great people.
Lisa's all right.
Keith's okay, good too. But hey, have you ever seen the police live?
Oh my God, I'm leaving. Bye.
I don't get it.
Oh my God.
You don't get it?
No.
Wait until you see Lisa's next comment.
Just yeah. Tina, I'm sure we'll see them in November. Whatever you do, do not bring up Sting, the police, cosmic rays. Just don't.
Okay.
Please. If you do, make sure I'm not around because
I was gonna say, make sure you're
make
far
sure
away.
we're not around. We've all no, I'm joking.
Have a comfortable seat.
Yes, that too.
Well, and so we had the pepperoni sandwich. I had Mama Mouse and Kelly came over. We did invite Donna, Arjons, and Samantha to come over, and Arjon showed up. He in his new car, awesome car. You could see it on the stream where someone says he pulled up in his Porsche. It's actually a Mustang. I said it's all great and fine, you know. It's still a Ford.
It's yeah. I made the same comment on his Facebook. Yeah, it's a pretty color. Let's just say that. That's all that's good there. Is the color.
It is a great color.
But it's a Ford.
What's
I'm
wrong
a
with
Chevy-
a Ford?
I'm a Chevy guy.
Did she fall on road dead? And when it
But
is, the driver usually returns on foot.
Oh my gosh, I'm a Ford girl through and through.
And
All
I
right.
just went back to middle school because that's all those jokes are.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, they're old. They were old when I was in high school
Right?
or in middle school. So then we had lunch, and then we went over to after Mama and Kelly came over. Mama spilled some sauce on her shirt. She needed a new shirt. Then I went over to Kelly and Ivone's place, and I tell you what, beautiful place, beautiful neighborhood. I hung out there until it was time to go to dinner. When we went over to dinner at Donna's, seen Cody, seen Chris for the first time right at Donna's house. Got up, gave that man a big hug because I
I
got
have
to
a
see
question.
what
Are we on Friday or Saturday?
we're on Saturday.
Thank you.
Hey, can I stop you too? You got 41 wonderful people here. Make sure you hit the likes button.
Oh yes, please make sure you hit the like button.
Smash
That's
it.
a great number. 41 of you people here. Thank you for that.
And
It's not
then
even my stream, but thank you for being here.
And yes,
I
Stevie
appreciate
Lee.
everybody. Piglet Roo loves Disney. Welcome in.
Yeah, you can't say the other way because that's already copyrighted by
Zip
Zip and everybody
hold on.
else. So yeah,
Piglet True.
Piglet True. We say it correctly. Piglet True loves Disney.
Hey, Piglet
Piglet
True.
Roo, not Piglet True.
What did I say? I said True.
You said Piglet True.
But that's how it's spelled. Piglet True.
Piglet.
You're making fun
Roo.
of my accent. You down there are making fun of my accent. Okay.
Stevie Lee, I don't know if I welcomed you and welcome in. So dinner, I got to hug and see Chris in person. You know, after seeing him on through the streams and seeing him on through the.
I want to hug you too.
He gave me a nice big bear hug. Then, and then when everybody was there, I got to meet all those guys. Then Steve had to point out that Cody was an inch taller than me.
Nice.
So Disney Trash Can, welcome in. So from that night on, I think I heard it from Cody about 10, maybe 20 times that he was taller than me.
Oh, you finally found an adult to talk to that was shorter than him instead of all the little kids in the picture. I'm sorry. That's no, Cody, you're good, man.
No, he's an awesome guy. At first, I didn't recognize him because he had a beard.
I thought you were going to say because he had his shirt off.
No, I don't know what he looks like.
He always has a beard. What do you mean?
No, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't.
Really? Oh. Okay.
Because Tina doesn't realize that too because she's looking from here down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Jay, is Jeff taller? Or probably. I got to say, I say Jeff, Steve, and even Shep are close to about the same heights as far as tall.
6 feet, right?
I think Jeff's the tallest.
Jeff might be the tallest, but I'll tell you what, Steve is definitely Steve's a tall guy, and so is Shep.
I got a picture of all of us two together, and it's like they got us taller than Charlie when the nerd heard this, because the rest of them beat me pretty well. Did Suzanne write something stupid?
No, so Jeff needs to put a bell around me like he does Cody. Yeah. So. Hello, Paul Angle. Welcome in.
Hey, Paul.
So he one of the best things. There was a couple of good things from this. I mean, other than a picture and getting to meet these guys, I met Triple P. I met Ryan. I met their wives. I've met Chris, Cody, a lot of people, great people. And again, I remember when I was about to get something to eat, she and Donna, fantastic, probably the best meal I had in all of Disney when I was down there was at Donna's place. She made a heck of a meal for a lot of people, and it didn't go to waste. I remember Steve asking her if there was a difference between the garlic bread, and she said, yeah, one's bigger than the other. That was funny. And then the kids running around with the swords and seeing Shep's, 10 children running around.
Everybody that knows Shep would see a house full of children. They would just go to Shep. Oh, congratulations on all your kids, because they're all his.
Yeah.
Even though Zip brought a couple, even though Josh brought 2.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they were all Sheps.
Yeah, they're all Sheps.
All Sheps.
So after the picture, we went back and we chilled out. That was the last night. That was the last night. The next day, I woke up and we headed over to Animal Kingdom. Yeah, no.
Yes.
Yeah. Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, you did.
I streamed in the morning, and Jeff streamed that later that day in Epcot.
Yeah.
And then I also streamed a little bit in Epcot. That's when we did it. I was going to stream the bird show, but the rain canceled us out. We did a couple things there. You can go back on that stream. We had a great time. Then we went headed over to Epcot because we had Via Napoli for dinner. Jonathan Chong, welcome in. And then Chris is there. We text Chris up, hey, where you at? And he said he's up at the DVC Lounge. And luckily, me and Jeff can go over to the DVC Lounge. We walked around, met Chris. That's where I seen him again. Awesome guy. Then I also met Gonzo in person. I met VP, Arlene, and Marlene.
Mylene.
Mylene. What did I say?
You keep saying Marlene.
Mylene. Thanks for correcting me.
You're welcome.
Did I say that the whole time I was down there too?
So many correctors down below.
Every once in a while.
It's that whatever. I say coffee. So Mylene, Arlene.
You're short. It's a big word. It's hard. I understand.
Wait a minute. I don't see you that tall in that picture either, sir. Hold on. Mr. Chris there. I could have sworn Steve was resting his arm on your shoulders. Perfect height.
Yeah. If anybody hasn't watched me before, I butcher everybody's name.
Yep.
You're like, if you have a short name, you're golden. You should see me when I teach class. I have them put little cardboard nameplates up in front of them so I know who they are.
He swears on streams too.
Only once, or maybe twice, but that one. What did I just swear?
It was twice.
Today?
No.
Oh. Well, Pete, he woke me up. He was going to put pepperoni on my eyes.
Somebody
He
gets
drew on my
crazy.
face. I slept with an eye open the rest of the trip.
Suzanne's warned me already. Make sure Jeff falls asleep first.
So we went over. We had a great time. We worked with that. Some of the best chops busting I've ever seen was when Mylene took the button that she gave Jeff and gave it to me, which, hi poppers, which was this pin here.
I'll tell you, Nick.
Awesome pin. I got pins from the guys that night. I got Triple P's pin on set. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'll wait.
No, I got Triple P gave me a pin on Saturday. Zip actually gave me another pin and a bottle opener. That was a great time.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
They went to the park with one pin.
I think so.
I've been picking on them for that.
Or they gave out the
So
rest of their pins.
So is that what they do? They go around. I can't find. I got mine right here. I just don't want to open it back.
They
So they go around with one pin. They give it to Chris. I see somebody I like better. Here you go, Tracy. Wait, Tracy. Wait, Tracy. We gotta go find Tracy because we just found Paige and Mr. Morrow. Here you go. I'm bringing this. I'm not gonna get through security with these because they're gonna think I want to stab the pilot.
I better get one of those in July.
If I have it, I want to see you. Oh yeah, in July. Yeah, I should have some left. I just gave Charlie when I saw him. So hey, that's all I can picture is Jeff. Here you go. Oh, Tracy's here. Oh, can I have that back?
We also met another person up on the VIP, up in the VIP lounge. I can't remember his name. Something. So he asked about our channels. We told him who we all are, and he subbed to a couple of us, and I think he subbed to us all. I subbed back to him. I said I'm in the middle of a stream, so if you could just give me the name of his things, and I subbed to him when I got home this week. Then we went out and had a great time. Huh?
Was it Chasing Dreams with Mike?
Yes.
No.
No, it was somebody else.
No,
That was the next day.
That was Sunday. You guys saw on Monday. You guys saw him.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Mike.
I got ahead.
So I think
Sorry.
we're on Sunday, right? Yeah, we're on Sunday.
Oh, you're on Sunday, yeah, at Epcot. Tina, get with it. Jesus, come on.
Sorry.
Epic Home Haunts.
Yes.
Oh.
Epic what?
Epic Home Haunts, and he had another channel too.
Hot.
Great guy. He said he's been doing the Disney stuff and the Disney YouTube for years.
His name is Josh also.
Yes, Josh. Great guy. He subbed to us and we talked to him, and
Gonzo's in the chat asking if you just said that you love him.
of course. I love all those guys.
Gonzo, I'm going to say this, man. I've never seen you standing up.
He's
You are
tall.
You are one tall
Noted.
son of a gun compared to how you stream. I mean, we all look small
Noted.
here, but
So this is our dinner.
Gonzo's big.
So good.
So that we had the pepperoni and
And then crap. I mean,
No, it was good pizza. Come on,
Good
Chris.
pizza.
Tell him it was a
Good
good
pizza.
pizza, wasn't it?
It was good
It's
pizza.
Not pizza without sauce.
It had Alfredo
it had
sauce on it.
It had Alfredo sauce on it.
It had Alfredo.
Yes.
Yeah. See, up here, a white pizza is clam sauce.
No, up here I think it was good. Put it like that. It was good. So who you see there is Arlene and Gonzo right there on the other side of that table. I had to take a picture of that pizza because it was huge. Welcome in, Jeff.
It's great pizza. Even the single. If anybody's never been to Via, I've only been once with Suzanne. The kids still haven't gone. We got the personal pizzas, the smalls, and they taste all the same. The dough is spot on. So even if you don't want to go, don't think you have to go there to order that big pizza.
No, you don't.
Enjoy their pizza. The small personal ones, Suzanne had her own. I had my own. She couldn't even finish hers. It's just as good.
It was good.
Oh
It
my
was
god!
really good.
Now here's my opinion of Via Napoli. If you're going there and you're going to use a food credit, I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend paying cash for your meal at Via Napoli. Because you can order a pie and you can split it up and you don't have to worry about it.
But even a family, even if you're going without friends, I'm just saying for a family of four, because we've looked into it, family of four can eat one of those very large pizzas. One of those large pizzas is between $42 to $54, depending on your toppings. I'm sorry, $54, even if a couple of people, even if you get 4 sodas at $5, for $75, you can eat at Via for a family of 4.
Well,
That's
I think
cheap in Disney.
Welcome in, Brittany Mogan.
You know, even with tip, $100 for $100, you can eat at Via Napoli very well.
Really, you can, and I think just one of those pies that the white pizza was around $60. Just, I mean, I think we all had water, so we didn't have sodas or anything, so we just had water. So that one white pizza, because I paid for the white pizza, and I think I can't remember who paid for the other one because we were just splitting stuff throughout the weekend. That was like $60. That's not bad. Considering how many people those two pizzas ate. So I figured the other one had to be about the same, right? So
last night, check. Go ahead. I just want to check again.
Yeah, it was about the same.
Yeah.
So then we walked around. We got over to Norway. My man Chris got us some school bread. I'm probably skipping a couple of things, but we did get beer in Germany.
We got beer in Germany.
We did get beer in Germany because you're in Germany. You get a beer.
We saw that. We saw that.
Right. So
somebody got a good beer and somebody didn't.
Yeah, Chris didn't think the grapefruit was going to taste good.
No, he goes with the dark, heavy.
I gave him. I got a little cup and I gave it to him just to try it.
I hate dark beer. Oh God,
it was so good.
Stuff. Oh, to each their own, I guess. Yeah.
I'm
with Tracy on the grapefruit.
The dark one I got was good. It was a dark beer. It had unusual flavor, but that grapefruit, I don't like grapefruit, but that thing.
Yeah.
It tastes like a fruit. It tastes like a fruit punch.
You know what's great is you can buy it at your liquor store. Oh, hopefully yours carries it because ours does.
That's what.
Yeah.
VP or Gonzo or somebody said that they.
Yeah, I get them every. I mean, you can get it now, but I usually buy them all for the summer. Yeah.
So then we went over to Norway. My man Chris, you want to talk about the school bread?
Yeah, Chris,
okay.
talk about the school bread.
Another thing, I don't like coconut. That thing was good.
So what is school bread? Explain.
So school bread. Okay, so I'm not really educated on it, Tina, but to me, it was like a sort of like a custard-filled donut almost, and then it had more custard on top.
More bready.
More bready.
Like a brioche, maybe, sort of?
I'm trying to think of what you would know up here. He's spot on a custard because that's what it is. It's a vanilla.
It's a
vanilla custard because the Portuguese make the same thing for their Portuguese little pastry.
Oh, and it's so good. But the top of it's dusted in like
coconut powder.
Coconut and cinnamon and sugar. And it's kind of a toasted coconut, so it is so good.
But the dough itself is more bready. It's a flour based over donut's flour based, but
It's good.
yeah, I've said it. It's ever since having it last trip, it's now my favorite. I shouldn't say my favorite snack because that's what I've been saying. It's my favorite sweet snack.
Mhm.
I would go for that over an ice cream any day. I would go for that over my pineapple covered chocolate any day.
See, I didn't like it because I'm not a coconut fan, and I could still taste the coconut in the school bread when I had it. But he loved it, and then they had that little chocolate Mickey head tart, which was really good.
So the coconut was like very finely chopped, and just almost dust. It was it's good. If it had been large, coconut flakes, yeah. But no, first time I ever had it, it'll definitely be a repeat.
Welcome in, Jill DeFore. And then we were still in Norway when the Star Wars stream started to go.
And then the men became.
Oh, it was. I got a picture. I've got a picture of all of us sitting in Norway. We're in Disney. We're in Disney now. We're all glued to Peach Stream. And, just seeing all the people that were recognized. And then Diz Our Dream. Congratulations to them, because he was sitting right there. He was shocked. He didn't know what was coming up.
What's funny is that their character popped up and it said comedic or whatever was the attribute. And before they started describing the person, I reached over and slapped Jeff. I said, "This one's you guys." He's like, "I don't want to. We don't know. We're not getting an award. No." And then it popped up their name, and he was still like,
Jeff's very humble.
Mm-hmm.
Very humble guy. They love doing what they do. They don't expect any recognition for it. They just love bringing the parks. And Jeff loves being Jeff on that stream.
it was,
Yeah.
So, and then when Chris, I got to say, one of the most moving things is Chris getting nominated and then being awarded. Seeing Chris and taking that, just heart. It was great. He was, and he thinks he doesn't deserve it, and everybody there says 100%, Chris, you deserve every bit of it. Every bit of it. You make all of our streams better. Even if you don't pop on someone's streams, you sound biting or taking a video clip, doing something to that effect, and if someone else using it, it makes their streams better. It makes our streams better because, listen, is the full moon embarrassing? Absolutely, the moon's embarrassing. But if I got somebody to come over to my channel because Pete shows my dancing routine on his stream and someone finds me, I'm happy. I lean into it. I make a fool of myself all the time. So
yeah, and you don't play sound bites for me. You haven't even made my intro that I asked 6 months ago, but yet Tina's had 20 since then. But I still love when you come on my stream because you make my stream so much better and more fun to, all you're there.
Jason Dreams with Mike, welcome in.
You're amazing, man. You're just
he is.
You're that guy.
So as I'm sitting there, I'm like, because I know he wanted the fruit beer, the grapefruit beer. I was like, listen, Chris, you all right? I'm gonna go over and get you a beer over in Germany. I get to the outpost, and then as I'm about to walk in there, Kelly starts talking, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I pull over to a table. I'm a little shocked, and I get a text from Chris, get your butt back over here. So I come back over. I was shocked. And then, we're watching it. I mean, I'm very grateful that I was recognized. Again, I don't do this for me. I really do it for her. I like doing this, but Kenzie's where everything's at for me. So I might have known something was coming down the pike, but I didn't tell Kenzie. So
I knew nothing.
Huh?
I knew nothing.
You knew nothing.
Yeah, you know as much as I did.
So then,
You knew nothing. I knew nothing too.
so when her name was announced, I FaceTimed her. And just, us together, we're very appreciative of this community because it's got us through the lockdown. It's got us through this. And now it gives us another level of going to Disney, because going to Disney is great. Going to Disney with friends who know Disney and get Disney is even better.
Yep.
So,
I was going to wait till the end to say something about that, but if you don't mind,
go ahead.
I've always gone with family, and I love hearing the clarinet in the background.
Thank
But
you.
I've always,
It goes
She's
perfect
currently-
for what we're doing right now.
She's in class right now.
but I've always gone with family, and it's really special to go with family and spend time with your family. And this trip was just amazing to meet people and hang out with friends, and just with my family trips, it's always very structured. We're going here. We got this. We're going there. We got that. This was just hanging out and just doing. It was so good. So good.
It was awesome. And the same thing for me. I know we're going in June. We're going to do me, Kenzie, Billy, and we're bringing Matt with us. And, well, obviously, Matt's coming now. Davey's not seen Matt's new name on streams. It's now Matt, Kenzie Days' boyfriend. So-
Nice.
Somebody's whipped.
Atta girl, Ken. Atta girl.
Somebody is whipped.
But you know what? What's nice is he supports her in the YouTube. He supports her with what she's doing with the streams, what she's doing with YouTube. He's behind her. That's why it's another support. So
Yeah, of course.
So then I think from there, we might have skipping around, but I do remember going on Spaceship Earth because Gonzo was going to leave and Marcus was going to leave, and they were like, "Oh, we're going to do Spaceship Earth." So we do Spaceship Earth. Chris, who did you go with?
I rode with VP.
You rode with VP. Jeff, I can't remember who Jeff rode with. It was
Who
either
you rode with on that ride. Oh, never mind.
I rode with Gonzo. So as we're getting ready to go up in there, he goes, you're supposed to pick a different language just to mess with the computer. I'm thinking, I'll pick a different language. And when they're doing it, when you're coming back down, that's when it'll all be in a different language. Oh, no, I picked Portuguese. The whole ride was done in Portuguese. I had no idea. So at least now when I sit there and ride it with Kenzie, I'm like, it's the first time I rode it and understand it all year.
He didn't even know when he got to thank the Phoenicians.
I didn't even get to thank the Venetians. Portuguese the whole time. So that's why in a couple of streams I said, "What's up, Gonzo, my Portuguese friend?" We had a laugh.
God.
We had a ball with that.
So bad.
So, words of advice: if you want to mess with the Spaceship Earth and you want to understand it and enjoy the ride, make sure you select the language that you understand. I was this close to picking the Mandarin or the Chinese language. That close.
Yeah.
That might have made it funnier, but it was good. It was good. So, and then the next morning we get over. She's got. And the next morning was the epic morning stream of Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, sounds great.
So me and Jeff got there early. We started our stream. We did the TTA, hardly any line. Got that. We did that. Then we went right from there to Astro Orbiter. If you haven't seen my Instagram live from the Astro Orbiter, go check that out. I'll probably be posting that in a couple days on my YouTube channel. You get to see exactly why Jeff makes noise on that ride.
Chasing Dreams with Mike, it does default to English, but that guy voluntarily chose Portuguese.
That is true.
Wait, so does it just go to Portuguese for you? The whole
No, when you're on it, it says what language do you speak or what language, and it gives you like 8 options.
follows?
So there's little speakers in your car, like right behind your head, so you hear it all.
Oh, okay.
You
So,
should
yeah.
know this.
She has never ridden
But
Space
I
with
don't
her.
know.
That's what I mean. She should have written this by now. She should have.
Hey Tina, I understand your hesitancy. This time on the part that I think will get you, Tina, is the return flight. The return flight. Because they do spin you around backwards and you go down and it's like a star field as you're going.
Right.
So you
And,
just
I've told that even I close my eyes in that part
Yeah.
because even it does. It makes me nauseous.
Mhm.
But then again,
That
you also
part right
give you
there.
they also give you that touch screen, and if you're focusing on that,
Right, and that's
you're
why
not
they do
looking
that.
at the star field,
Yep.
and you're focusing on that little
On the
story
little
that they're
screen
going
right
to give,
there.
huh?
Yeah.
It's not as bad.
Correct.
There you go. You and Suzanne can go together for your first time. She's gonna pop you sprinkles.
I'm going to get a copyright claim just for the clarinet song. Not for the Let It Go that I played, but so that was great time. Then, I Instagrammed a couple things. I went on Spaceship Earth, or not Spaceship. I went on Space Mountain. I live Instagrammed that. I laughed the whole time. That's pretty much how I ride that. He went and did a couple other rides. We got back together when Chris finally got there. We had a great time again. If you haven't seen Three Men in a Teacup, check that stream out.
It sounds like a really
I
bad
didn't ask
movie.
yesterday. I didn't ask yesterday, and I'll ask now. If you haven't seen the photos yet, sorry, folks. They're great photos, but maybe we won't show everybody. But
I'm not going to show
How-
that photo.
how did you get out?
Who, me?
Because I see how everybody's sitting and the door's blocked. Did you jump out?
Yeah.
Well, they both put their feet up in the seat so we could get the door open, and then they kind of.
Oh, okay. All right.
How do they allow
Because I know the
that?
photo, so I know the door is blocked by somebody's beautiful legs. So I'm just wondering. It's hard to move in there. So
By the way, Jeff said that the cart didn't spin. That teacup spun because he wasn't happy about it, but we spun it.
it spins on its own, but there was no way you were gonna get that to spin.
Oh,
No,
we
we
could've got-
didn't reach top speeds. No.
We could have. Oh, we could have. But we were taking it easy on him.
And the ball bearings on the bottom too.
They're saying it was glorious on stream. I have to sit down, and if it wasn't for this garage, I probably would have watched all of that by now. But it was a beautiful, beautiful time. We had a great time doing that. And you know what? It's just all about having fun. So I think we did. Chris, what did we do after the teacups? Because it gets a blur.
We went over to do TTA, and that's when it shut down. We got in line for it, and we noticed that it had just stopped. And then we hopped over to Carousel of Progress and watched them evac everybody off of TTA.
That is true.
And watch the gimbal die, and all we see is Tracy's face, and then his legs, and then everything else. Because Jeff's all trying to be quiet and stable with it. No, gimbal has gone down.
So actually, my wife, who takes her lunch between 12:30 and 1:30, that's right about the time we got on Carousel of Progress, and she's texting me. She was like, she's so happy. She loves that ride. I mean, the only one that she actually prefers more than that is probably the Tower of Terror. You go from spinning and watching a show, and her next favorite ride is Tower of Terror.
Yep. And that's about the time that VP and them hit 1,000.
Was it them? Did they hit 1,000 right around
They
that?
hit 1,000 right around that, and then we went and rode Buzz Lightyear, and when we came off of that was when Monarch hit 1,000.
Well, we also
Oh, we
did.
Oh my god, what's the name of the movie?
We
no,
did
I was
TTA.
streaming. I was streaming. Didn't I? When for dinner we did dinner, right? Because me and Jeff did Splash Mountain before you got there, but I did dinner. We had great dinner. I was always kind of worried because everybody's looking at the plate or looking at the table. The waiter, Mark with a C, spot on. That guy played along with it the whole time. And then Chris got to feed Jeff. So
I'll if you're
Why
watching
is
from home-
everybody feeding Jeff? Why are you letting him
Manipulate?
manipulate? He should be feeding some of you guys. I mean, come on, give and take, you know?
Well, he already said he's going to butter my bread and feed it to me.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I'm sorry, butter his pretzel and feed it to me. His pretzel roll.
So the ooey gooey toffee pudding was really good. If you have a nut allergy,
you almost died.
You might not want to eat it.
So then when he said something about nuts, I stopped Mark, the waiter, and I'm like, hey, could you bring a bowl of vanilla ice cream?
That's why you did that. Okay.
So he got a bowl of vanilla ice cream because you can do it like that because
he didn't bring a bowl. He bought like a gallon of vanilla ice cream.
You don't let ice cream go to waste, man.
Oh, vanilla ice cream.
I mean, before and around that time, we did the picture of us in front of the castle. I had to take my picture with my shirt on. We did the picture with the us eating ice creams. Me and Chris, we did the spring rolls. I did a couple of videos of that. I'm going to talk to Chris before I put that together, see if he's wants any input on it. Probably put something quick like that. And then I think it was after our stream, we went over to the TTA. We did Buzz Lightyear, but that's when those guys hit when everybody was hitting 1K. You know, VP came over. We were about to get on the TTA. Jeff was like off looking someplace because he said he's seen a pink poodle, right? A pink poodle. I think the ice cream or the ooey gooey toffee was going to his head. And then VP said, no, yeah, we've seen one. I'm like, no, we're just going to go with Jeff was seeing things. And then, so it's 5:00, and I know I got dinner and I got class tonight, so I'm going to show you a couple of things. I got stickers from Gonzo. I got stickers from VP. I got a sticker from or pin from Gonzo too. Jeff got a keychain from VP, so he came along with something. Don't let him fool you.
Why? What is so funny, you two?
I'm laughing at the chat right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the pink poodle walked off the TEA. He was seeing things. There was no pink poodle.
Yeah. I'm laughing at Garrett. Mark with the C liked Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got this. I got
It's
this
his legs,
pot holder.
Garrett. It's his legs, I'm telling you.
I got this pot holder for my wife.
That's cute.
In that one store, I did get Falcon.
How much of the Funkos in Disney?
I don't know. It's credit card. They're free.
They're the same
Okay.
price everywhere.
They're the
I think
same price.
Yeah, they have to be. It's
Bucky.
trademark.
The only reason I got Bucky is because Jeff asked the woman if there was any Bucky in the back, and she came out with one, and then the other lady came out with another armful, so I got that.
You want to know what's sad is I finally just watched the last episode today. After all this time.
I started the first episode today.
6 days late. I'm like, oh my God, Suzanne, we haven't watched it. Sorry, Tracy. Go ahead.
Then I got Zemo, so I got all three of those characters. I got some spatulas for Ken's in downtown. I also got some cookie cutters for the wife downtown. I got a couple of kitchen things.
Is that the magic band, Chris?
You got the magic.
It's- Wow.
What's so special about it?
It's limited edition of 1,000.
Oh, that hurt.
And I also got
Okay.
a limited edition Bucky.
I got that.
You did. What else did you get, Chris?
I got some ears.
Tracy, I got a question for you, Chris, before you show your stuff.
Go ahead.
Tracy, you're going back in 2 months?
June.
2 months. How did it feel to buy stuff today or this week? I'm asking a serious question because I am considering not buying anything on this trip because we'll be back in November.
Right. And
unless it's stuff for the season, but we already have everything from Flower and Garden because Jeff already sent it up. So I'm just wondering because I saw you buying stuff and God knows I shop it as much as you do. I'm just wondering, how did it feel like knowing you're going to be back in 2 months? Why am I buying this now?
Because I had a list. I had a list.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. That explains. She's got one too, so I'm pointing at because she's sitting over there. Yes, yeah. All right, never mind. I'm sorry, stupid question.
No, it's not a stupid question because I had a list. Well, the Funkos weren't on the list, and I figured we don't buy Funkos. We don't go to a mall as much, so I figured might as well pick it up when I got them.
And like I said, Jeff says I have stuff at his house. Yes, I know it too.
Bring an extra suitcase. You're gonna need it.
But how sad is that? Because while you guys were all there, he bought me something that we saw on stream, and yeah, I'm there in 25 days, and I'm asking you this stupid question because why? And here I am buying stuff for the same reason.
I did pick this up for Kenzie. This in downtown.
I want that because it goes with Beauty and the Beast. So I have all the other pieces.
It's a jewelry holder. Holder. So all these things here pull out, and there's one down here that pulls out. So she was absolutely stoked. I got a video of that when she opened it.
Suzanne told me not to buy it because it actually works. It actually does something. I'm like, but still, it's part of the crew. I don't care if that does something and the other ones don't.
Well, here's the thing.
The crew.
When you do look for it, if you look for it at downtown, ask them if they have one in the back. And they actually brought one out that was still in the styrofoam, so it was easier to get home.
I'm already bringing a carry-on, so even the stuff Jeff already has at the house is worrying me. I'm putting it in the bag. Are
you doing a check luggage?
I wasn't. I know I talked to you about it. I don't know. I might have to.
Well, I tell you what. If you have a check on, if you have a carry-on, but you don't have a carry-on down, put one suitcase inside the other suitcase, and then when you go home, you have two suitcases. You have your carry-on and then your check luggage.
I got my backpack too that I'm going to bring with me in the suitcase for there. I can put my clothes on the way home in the backpack and then use the suitcase.
You're flying Southwest, right?
Yeah.
Southwest gives you 2 free check bags.
So I know they do. I just don't want to bring. I don't want to bring. No, go ahead. We'll talk about off stream. I don't want to bring a big suitcase. My suitcases are huge. The ones I have.
I bring my 2 medium ones. I bring the medium and the small.
I don't have a medium. I have a carry-on and a big.
We'll talk. I'm telling you, it's an interesting way to do it. So what do you got, Chris?
You're muted.
Pens, bunches of pens.
Pen? I got a pen.
Yep, just like that.
Yeah. See, Tina, I will only pick on you.
Ska. The Ariel or Fern Gully?
Tinker Bell.
Oh.
Tinker Bell.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, bunches of pens.
Whoops.
I got Chevrolet SS hat for my brother. I got pins for my son. Ears for my daughter.
I didn't get anything.
They're cute.
That's
from
Mexico. Those
Mexico.
are nice. He is. I like those. Yes.
They are nice.
Yeah. Those are from the Mexico Pavilion.
Yeah, those are nice.
We did the Grand Fiesta tour. All of us did the Grand Fiesta tour. That was fun. Brittany asked, how was it going with the procedures in place at all? Actually, you know what? I thought it was fine. And somebody else asked me, I think my wife asked me how it was with the mask. And I said, once you're walking around and you're doing stuff, you don't even think about it. It's there. You just go. Once you lose, the thing is you're going to get a lot of sun. The only thing is the only sun that you're going to get is up from here up. So when you come home, this will be all white.
Do you want me to call Ethan right now? You should see his tan line from having recess. Yeah. Recess. He's out there for 15 minutes. And the tan line from the mask is unbelievable.
Security check's not bad. Temperature, you barely pause when you're getting your temperature scanned.
How many times did you get pulled over, Tracy, with your bag?
Every
Did
time.
you get pulled over?
But
I
listen,
learned a trick. Jeff knows the trick, and I'm sure he told you too, about walking up front with your hands up front with your gimbals and
Yes.
your batteries. I still got pulled over once. I'm like, everything's right here. And the lady's like, nope, give me a bag. I'm like,
I got to say, the last time Kenzie and I were down there in January, they were still going through everybody's bag, right? The new security procedures, if you have not been there since the beginning of last year or
much
since they
better
closed
now.
down, it is so much better, so much faster. It is much more pleasurable. 100% of the time, I am not going to complain about security. You walk through, if there's nothing to see, they just let you go on through. If they ask you to pull over to look at your bag, it's like I was doing it anyway, so it's not really going to slow me down any longer. You don't have to wait at those huge long lines and tables just to get your bag cleared,
Yeah.
and then stand at another line to get your ticket in. When you get through the park, they're not doing the finger scan anymore, so that's good. You just hold up your wristband and you go. It's 100%. I got to say, entry to the park from a year ago, spot on. I liked it. Yeah, the temperature check, boom, in and out, no problem.
that's nothing.
I park hopped from Magic Kingdom to Epcot that Monday night and had to go through security and all to get into Magic Kingdom, and I only had a few minutes to get in, and it only took me like 2 minutes for the temperature check, bag check, all of it.
Hands down, I applaud what Disney did with their security. Made it faster, made it reliable, because they are identifying things that may possibly not be allowed or shouldn't be in the park. They still don't stop you if you're bringing in food. They still don't stop you if you're bringing in a drink. So it's not like some of these other places where like you can't bring food or drink in and you have to buy everything on property.
Mhm.
Hands down, I got to say, I'm going to say that's a huge upgrade for security.
Yeah.
Huge. And they probably have those people that were hired for the security back in the day probably redistributed to other jobs, or they found other jobs during the lockdown. So, Chris, you got anything else to say?
No, I'm gonna save some more for Saturday night.
Cool. And again, I got to say, I've been with family. We've been going since 2005, almost once a year on an average. And I got to say, it is absolutely amazing once you bring it to another level, once you make friends in this community. If you can meet somebody, hang out with somebody, whole nother level. And I can't wait to hang out with Jeff and Angela. I think Kenzie can't wait to hang out with Jeff and Angela when we're down there in June. I think Jeff is more willing to. I think Jeff is really, really, really looking forward to hanging out with Matt in June, and probably none of the rest of us. He's probably just going to take Matt, and they're going to do things. But guys, I want to thank you for being on here. I know we ran a little bit long. I don't think Dreaming with the Mouse is going on tonight, but I know at 6:00 is Corey Meets World's going to be on, and right, he's on tonight, 6:00.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buzzer
And-
TV One's on too.
Yes. If you haven't subscribed to Adventures with VP, go and check them out. If you have not subscribed to Monarch Moments, check them out. Awesome people. And yes, we didn't cover the whole idea of cartwheels, because once they did do the cartwheel, we did cartwheels in front of the castle. That was a great time. If you want, you can go and watch my stream on that. Or Garrett did a nice little clip. You can look at Monarch Moments clip. That was excellent.
Real quick, I'm gonna post a link for Adventures with VP. They have a 1,000 subscriber video giveaway going on right now. Go check out that video and follow the instructions, because the prizes are amazing. These people are amazing. Never mind the prizes. These people.
More people going to enter, and I'm not going to win.
People are amazing. Go check out their channel and go to that video.
So this is what you when you go on there and you enter, you hashtag congratulations, and then you should add the Pac-Man machine to your prizes.
Oh, don't do that. They're not. I'm sorry, Eileen. I'm sorry.
Don't do that because the Pac-Man machine goes to Pete McDevitt.
Yeah, that's.
I
Oh.
failed. I failed to get the shipping slip while I was down there. So
Forget about Pete already. Pete. Yeah. I offer to buy this darn bag.
I want that
All right,
bag.
I
I
better win
want. Listen,
I offer
that
to pay
bag is
for it.
mine.
Okay,
No.
Tracy, I'm signing off.
All right,
I gotta
guys.
make dinner too. So
Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Again, check out the live place. Family friendly streamers. Go to liveplace.com. Excellent guy. Welcome in Stacy Rogers. Hashtag the mod of all streams. Guys, thank you for giving me your Thursday. My guest, well, thank you for being here, Carlos, Tina, and Chris. I had a great time hanging out with Chris. I can't wait until I find some other people that I get to hang out with some other times because I'm not done. You know, Disney's not closing her doors, so there's many more trips to come. Thank you for giving me your Thursday, guys. And now I got to find. Oh, there he is.
Mhm.